I'm gonna show you how to fillet fish in a couple different ways. If you look at my previous video, I showed you a easy, simple, clean way to scale a fish or take the scales off a fish. Now sometimes I leave this on here, and then one of the other ways is I cut it off. Once again, behind the gills, right to the fin. Cut along the back. Now what you're doing next, you looking to hear that bone. Hear that? That's the bone. I just cut along that bone. This is like the first method, I would say, of doing it. Let's see how I scale a fish without making a mess. Look at my previous video. Like I said, I went down to this fin here and I stopped. I left this. Then you know what I do with my favorite fork. Take it. You got an instant fillet. All right, the gills. So what I would do is open it up from the gill, and I would cut halfway in. Open it halfway in, and then finish the top. Right? When I finish the top, you see the head is halfway there. So then I would scour through the belly. Breaking the head off. 9 times out of 10, you pulling the guts out. There's a little bit of guts left. Probably more meat left. Now it depends on the person. You could have scaled it first and then slice into here, like you would do like that. Marinate your meat, fry it. So what I would do, I just open her up a little bit on both sides. They say fry hard. Some people say they'll fry hard. You open it up, you got more meat, and you might have a little bone here. Now, a lot of people like the bones on there. So what I would do is cut along the back side. See that? Give a whole fillet. Now this side of the fillet won't have many bones at all. Some people say They want the bones. Some people don't. You see, this is the whole bone, rib cage, the stomach bone. You see it with the fin. I showed you was the way I normally do it, you know, cut and then stop at the fin to the belly meat is off of there. The second way was where I break the head down and I would cut along the back stomach area, and then I would just slice it after I clean the gut out, the rest of the belly meat out. And also that same way, which is like the third way, I would break the head off and I would fillet around the back like you seen me do. That would be my third way. You fillet around the back, and then the kids don't like the bone, so I would cut the bone out. You can fry it real hard to where the bone would be more easier to chew. Like some people fry, they call it frying it hard. But those are the three ways I do it. You know, let me know if you guys know a couple of other ways you guys would do it. Some people just slice it in the stomach and they done filleted it already. Already done scaled it, and they ready to fry it whole. And they just eat around the bone. But kids normally, they really don't eat around the bone that much. They like to just pick it up and chew.
Always trust everyone to be themselves, but trust in the fact that you can see them well. I mean, so it's like, you know, trust. It takes too much energy to not trust someone. I mean, it takes too much energy. You always got to stay 2 steps ahead of them or whatever. But trust them to beat them.
To be themselves.
Trust a snake to bite you. Trust a lion to lie for you. Trust a thief to steal from you. Like, trust them to beat them. But know them when you see them.